Today, I'm going to be showing you guys 5 insane tricks that look a lot more difficult than they actually are. We've got 5 different tricks ranging from easy, medium to hard. So we're going to start with level 1, easy. This is going to be the easiest trick of this video. So this is a cartwheel to split. For this trick, you're going to need a solid cartwheel. You're also going to need a solid split that you can easily slide into. Once you have those 2 tricks, now you can start combining them. So how you're going to think of this trick is when you're doing a cartwheel, the leg that comes around and lands on the floor first, that's going to stay straight. Combine the momentum and slide forward into that split. Right leg is behind when I do my cartwheel, so that's the leg that's going to be in the front sliding into my split. That stays straight and it kind of slides down. A little modified version, if you can't go all the way, is you're going to do a cartwheel onto your knees. This leg in front slides down into your split. You're going to follow that momentum and you're going to go into your split. Okay, this is the second trick in the easy level. We've got a handstand cut split or a handstand side split. So we're going to start with the handstand side split. This one's a little easier. All you're going to need is a nice handstand as well as your split. Whichever leg is your good leg on your split, that's the leg that's going to come down first in your handstand. So my right leg is my good leg. So when I do my handstand, my right leg's going to come down first. And that leg's going to be your swing to go straight into your good leg split. So we're going to do a side split first. You're going to go into your handstand and you're going to take that leg and it's going to slide onto this side. So it's not going to go in between your hands, it's going to go to the side of your hands like this. Handstand, it's going to come to the side like that. So you're going to land a little bit off to the side, but that is easier than a cut split. So this is more of like the modified version. So handstand, front leg's going to come down and around, just like that. For your cut split, you're going to follow the same momentum, but instead your leg is going to come in between your hands. So if you're struggling to get your leg through in your cut split, a good tip is to push your hands up a little bit, and that's going to help you get more leverage in order to get your split to come through in your cut split. So how I like to think of it is you're going to push it up, and that's going to allow your split to go through and cut into that. So as you can see, my palms kind of came up in order to give me more leverage and height to get my split to come through. So those are your 2 easy tricks. Okay, now we're moving on to the next level of difficulty. We've got medium. So our first trick is going to be inside out back bends for your bridge. And you can just go the other way as well. So this is more on back flexibility instead of leg flexibility. So for this trick, you're going to need a solid back bend. So the first step to getting this trick, you want a modified version. So you're going to go from a forward position into a crab walk position. And this modified version is going to help you figure out how the trick is able to work. So we're starting in our forward position, going into a crab walk, and then around. So your feet will be doing the same thing in the actual trick. Like that. And then the other way if you want. Now we're going to start adding in our bridge. For this trick, when you do your bridge, you're going to wrap around almost. So when this leg comes out to the other side, this leg, instead of going this way, it's going to come over your head and you're going to turn your body over. That's going to help you get into your bridge. So unlike the modified version where your hands are coming here, your hands are going to go over your head to turn yourself over into a bridge. So above your head, turning over while this leg is going that way. So now I'm going to run that back again, starting forward, moving over, just like that. Going from left to right doesn't work for you. You can always go in the opposite direction. So we're starting here and we're going around this way. So our legs are walking out this way. So here, 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 there. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our second trick of the medium level, and this one is one of my favorites. It is the back bend mime trick. So for this trick, it's all in the back flexibility. You're gonna start standing up, and you're going to have this mime movement as you walk down into your back bend. So this is what it looks like. And to get back up, you can do the same thing. You're bringing yourself back up just like this, but a little bit slower. Or you can just act like you have a rope and you can pull yourself up with it. So it can look just like this. This trick can hurt your back, so make sure you're doing front stretches in between while trying to learn this. Do some pike stretches, downward dog. The first step to learning this trick, you want to have a solid, slow back bend. So you're gonna start up here, and you're just gonna go slow down. If you have that control, you'll be able to get this trick. You don't want your feet too close together because you're not gonna have a lot of leverage and balance as you go back. You want them spread out about a little bit more than shoulder width apart, and your feet can come out just like this a little bit because that's really gonna help you balance, because from here, you're not gonna be able to hold that and go all the way down. But if your feet are turned out a little bit, really go down and hold your balance as you go. Feet a little bit wider than your shoulders, and feet turned out a little bit. So as you go down, you can really see where the weight is shifting as you fall back into your back bend, just like this. From there, you're gonna learn the miming trick. So how you wanna do this is your hands kind of have to roll around, and that kind of gives you that trick that there's an invisible wall around you. So instead of going like this, walking down, you're kind of rolling your wrist around, and you're not going to do the back bend just yet. You're just going to walk your hands, and it's going to look like there's a wall, and that's going to help you reach overhead. And when you walk down to your back bend, that's going to give you that mime effect. Now we're going to do this together. Here we go. So we're starting with our legs far apart, feet turned out a little bit. We're going to start from the center, and we're going to do that hand effect, slowly walking down just like this. And as you can see, my legs are bending down as I'm slowly coming down. And now from here, this is gonna take a lot more leg strength. You're gonna lean forward a lot so your hands can come off the ground. So you're gonna come up, and then from there, hands start down, walking up. Or for the rope trick, which I think is a lot easier, and it does look a little better in my opinion, you're just gonna reach up and you're gonna have a pulling motion as you bring yourself up. Pulling motion, you're gonna bring your hands up, lean forward, having more weight on your legs. Pulling motion as your legs straighten and as you bring yourself towards the front. That was trick 2 of medium level. We're finally gonna move on to the hard level. We've got one trick for this. This is a floating split balance. So now I'm gonna show you guys how to get this trick. So for this trick, you're gonna need a solid split push-up position. So what that is, you're gonna have a nice push-up position, but from here, your elbow on your front leg of whatever split, so this could be maybe your left split or your right split. Your elbow is going to bend on your right arm if it's your right leg. If it's on your left, then it's gonna be your left elbow. But basically that's gonna act like a table kind of for your leg to hold up there. So you're gonna need some leg flexibility. And now from here, once you have this position and you're able to hold a nice split, so once you have this solid split position, your other arm is going to come in handy for doing this trick. You're basically going to bend this arm, and that's gonna give you something to balance your body on as you go up. So right here, this is gonna bend. You're gonna lean forward on this arm, and you're going to slowly lift that back leg up to help you balance in this position. So that was 5 insane tricks that are easier than they actually look.